grandparents had a chicken farm, so the connection to chicken has always been very strong. When I opened Barbuto, I wanted to have the same chicken philosophy, but in a different style. I decided to roast it on the bone in the oven and serve it with salsa verde. More of an Italian version, more of a rustic version, and I serve a whole half a chicken and roast it to order, and believe it or not, people eat the whole thing. And if not, they take it home, which is even better. First thing we do is we take off the wing joint. You just cut right down through, and that you save for the football game. We're going to flip it over and expose the Pope's nose, my father's favorite bit. And what you want to do is circumnavigate the Pope's nose. Now there's a thing on a chicken, it's called the oyster. No one ever knows what that is, but it's this muscle that is right in the back. You want to cut around that muscle and cut right down, and you've exposed the backbone. The other side, the same structure, and that took about 1 minute. Now what I would do with this is I would make stock out of it, soup out of it, and here's the fun part. Take my towel, and I'm going to use the strength of both my hands and my shoulders. I'm actually going to crack the chicken in half, like that. So we're going to make 2 cuts in the chicken. Cut right down through. Now if you want to, you can use the scissors for this action too, but what happens is you get a perfect cut this way. What I like doing at this juncture is taking the chicken and putting it into a beautiful pan. I'm using copper, a tiny bit of olive oil, some sea salt on both sides, not too much. Remember Mayor Bloomberg said not too much salt these days. Freshly cracked pepper. Now the other side is the same thing. But this side we turn it around because we have this bone in the middle that we want to remove. And finding that point, okay, down through the chicken. Again, make stock out of this, and I'm going to put this in the other side of the pan, same thing, and ready to go in the oven. It's probably going to take about 30 minutes or 35 minutes. This oven looks like it's really hot, but it's actually about 450 degrees. Well, the accompanying sauce for the chicken has always been something that I feel very strongly about. For a rustic Italian restaurant, I wanted to incorporate salsa verde, but I think what they used to do is they used to just rough chop everything and chop it all together, but the thing that puts it all together is that olive oil. The base of the sauce really is garlic, and this is beautiful garlic, and you use your body weight, press down, and the cloves just kind of pop off. And here's the technique that I use that works pretty well. You put the clove right at the edge of the board, take your fist and pretend you don't like somebody and smash down. And you get to a nice little result here. Gently chop up the garlic. So capers, I want to use just about a teaspoon of capers, not more. They're really salty, so you got to be careful. I'm actually going to add at this point some olive oil and some sea salt. The sea salt will help the grinding process and add flavor, and now the magic anchovy. And these are oil cured. We're going to do 4 fillets. So we're going to put this aside. Next, some green onion. And you kind of just rock the boat. And we're not going to use the green part today. Even though it's green salsa, I'm going to use more of the white stuff. Rosemary, you just pull it and let it drop down. Tarragon. Same thing. I'm going to use a lot of mint here. Pull it down, pop off the top. Now parsley. Take the parsley and you remove the stems like this. Pull them off. Rolling the parsley together, and we're going to just rough chop it. All right, now we have some arugula. We're just going to dump like that. That's all you have to do. And the last thing is we're going to do 1 Fresno chili. Slicing it so we get nice little rounds. Now, a little more pepper, some salt, and then I want to put some lemon on here as well. Okay, we're not making a fine sauce here. We're making a very rough, almost medieval sauce, and the smell is just intoxicating. Now we're going to take a bowl and place all the ingredients in the bottom of the bowl. So you hold the olive oil up here. Why? You don't want to dump it in. You want to let it dribble in. And you're adding about a ½ cup of olive oil. I don't think it needs anything at all. I think it's okay. Now what we should do is let them sit. So we'll bring it over here to rest, and we'll wait about 5 minutes and we're ready to serve. I really set out to make this book absolutely my voice. I wanted this Italian book to be my version of Italy, my version of how I cook things Italian, but I also wanted to make it very user-friendly for the home cook. So I wanted to have economy of scale both in the recipes, the head notes, and just the philosophy about my take on Italian food. And you know, I think I did a pretty good job.